I am kind of scared now to film this video. I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Beautyverse eyeshadow palette and I bought the Blush and Glow palette in light medium, and I bought these after watching a positive review. I was very excited about it. In the meantime, while I was waiting for this to arrive, I saw all of these kind of iffy, kind of negative thumbnails. I decided to not watch any of the videos. I didn't want to be biased, but now I'm not sure, like, what is everybody talking about? What's so bad about this? So let's get into it. So I've never really gotten into the brand Charlotte Tilbury. I have tried a few of the Beauty Light ones. I did try a highlighter that I didn't love that much. And then she came out with this situation, with this eyeshadow palette in a little bit of a different format, which made me kind of excited because the more slim, longer type of packaging, it didn't really appeal to me. And this was something different. So I was like, maybe this could be for me. And then I saw the video, I was like, you know what? I am gonna take the risk. So yeah, the Beautyverse palette. This is a beautifying filter for your eyes. The outer box packaging is absolutely gorgeous on this one. I really like it. And then on the inside, it is even more beautiful. I absolutely love this gradient of shimmer. It's going from like a cool toned lilac to a pink to a gold. It's absolutely stunning. What I have to say with these more expensive brands, even though this feels pretty good and weighty, I always am a little bit surprised at how plasticky it still feels. Like, this still feels like plastic. But that's just something, like, coming from someone who hasn't really bought a lot of really expensive makeup. This is the actual color story. We have 3 neutral mattes on the top, which appear to be quite like creamy. Then we have a more regular style matte shade in a pink color. And then we have kind of like a mix of different textures in the shimmers. Like, some are a bit more opaque and some are really like this kind of dry feeling, kind of gritty feeling, like topper kind of shade with not a lot of texture to it. And I'm kind of wondering if that is a problem. If people were expecting more like a smoother feeling, or if they wanted something with a little bit more base to it, or if they wanted something that's more like regular Charlotte Tilbury, because I did hear that it's very different from the usual formula. Then we have the Blush and Glow. This is a box, I already took it out. The Blush and Glow Glide palette for glowing, lifted looking skin and pretty blushed cheeks. I got the fair to medium shade, and it's in this very small but cute looking, compact, very shiny, very fingerprinty. And then on the inside we have kind of like this cool tone pink, but not too cool tone pink blush, and we have a kind of like champagne pink almost highlighter in here. Both of these feel very creamy. So far so good. Like, so far it looks quite promising to me, but I guess we just have to get it on the eyes to really see what this is about. Alright, so I usually don't start my videos with this much makeup, but I am looking like underneath this, I'm looking pretty rough because we just got a kitten and it's been really fun. But also I am allergic to kittens when I don't see them a lot, or I'm allergic to cats actually, but I can get used to them. But I don't have a cat. I didn't have a cat in my life before this, so I wasn't used to the cat, and I really had to go through like days and days of itchiness and like itchy eyes, itchy throat, itchy ears, and just everything. It was pretty bad, and I'm still like recovering from it a little bit. So if I'm looking a little different, that's the reason. I am very allergic to my new kitten, which I'm also obsessed with, so I don't really want to like be apart from the kitten. I don't really want to like keep a safe distance. Alright, let's get into this eyeshadow palette. I guess we're just gonna try some things on. I think I just want to start with the cool tone brown over here. I just want to start applying that. I just want to start applying that to the eyes. Just gonna take a smaller crease brush and I just want to start kind of slowly. I have no clue why people are posting these negative thumbnails. So we're gonna see if I agree or not. I will be watching the videos after filming this video because I'm very curious about people's opinions. Okay, I really like the effect of this matte. It looks very creamy, and I do love a little bit of a creamy look to the mattes. My eyelids are really oily, and because of that I use a very dry and kind of crepey looking eye primer to keep it on, and then that works for me. But then sometimes really matte mattes, like really that have nothing to them, that are just very like matte looking, just look a little bit dry. Okay, I like this so far. Of course, with these kind of textures, like these kind of different textures, I really have to see if it's gonna like crease, is it gonna stay on, how is it gonna work. But so far I really like this color, and I could totally see myself doing a look with just this shade, because this is like the perfect crease color for me, for someone with my undertone and skin tone. I think now I want to go into the deepest matte in the palette, and I'm just gonna take the same brush and focus it on the outer corner. It's a bit more of a red shade, and I don't think I'm gonna make this look too smoky. I don't even know if I really could. Like, it's a little bit deeper, it's a little bit warmer. Okay, I think I need the clean brush, kind of blend this out, go over the edges. I'm messing up my brows. This is why I never do my brows before. But yeah, today we're doing different things. I'm trying short Tilbury eyeshadow for the first time, and I'm doing my brows before my eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean this up under my eyes later, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, I think this silvery shade looks really interesting, this bronzy one as well. I feel like we have to try one of the more opaque shimmers and then try one of the more sparkly shimmers. I think I'm gonna go with the bronzy shade first, but this one still feels pretty dry, and I felt like the... Ooh, that's actually nice. That looks nice. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna have to cut some sniffles out of this video. I am not totally used to having a cat in my home just yet. I've had this palette since Tuesday actually, but I was just unable to film. Alright, that is looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna just blend the crease a little bit, because it's looking a little messy. I do think I want to like grab a little bit of the silver and apply that one as well, because I feel like that's kind of like the star of the palette almost. Like, it's smack in the middle and it is just very bright. It has kind of like a bluish tint to it as well, which I think it's pretty fun. Like, it adds a pop of freshness. Just blending it a little bit. Okay. So far so good. I feel like it looks quite nice. I think it's time to add a little bit of a sparkle. And I think I'm gonna go into this kind of like taupey, champagne-y tone. And this is definitely a more, I don't know, dry formula. I'm really looking for the problem here. I think this added a really nice sparkle. I think that's really nice. Like, it's a little bit of a different formula. It feels a little dry, but it's sticking to the lid and it's adding a lot of texture. And I love a little bit of texture in my eye looks. And just adding a little bit of the sparkle to the crease, because I quite like the look that gives. What I can say about it is that there's a little bit of fallout on my face, but I don't think that it's anything worse than the usual with very sparkly shimmers. I think I can fix that in the end. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the warmer brown on the lower lash line, just to see what that color is like, what it pulls, how it pulls on the skin. Yeah, I do feel like these browns are different enough for me, for a, like, pretty much a neutral lover. I'm gonna take a little bit of the deepest brown and just try and mesh everything together. And now I think I want to add a little bit of a, wow, I'm looking crazy, but it's gonna be fine in the end, I hope. I'm gonna add a little bit of this purple to the lower lash line. Let's see what brush I want to use. I believe this is the more creamy of the two purples, but I don't know if this formula is gonna like stick. Yeah, it doesn't stick amazingly to the lower lash line. It's not terrible, but it's also not amazing. It does need a little bit of a base to stick to. So that's not the biggest success. I'm gonna take the silver and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. I just feel like I need something kind of bright and fresh there. Gonna see how that looks. I really like the silver. Blending everything together a bit. Okay, this is the look. Am I missing the problem? Am I not realizing what is going on? I'm gonna clean up under my eyes. I do feel like my eyes are a little bit irritated. Like there seems to be a lot of shimmer flying around and I feel like it got into my eyes a little bit. I'm just gonna clean up under my eyes and I'm gonna put on some mascara and then we can apply the cheek products. Right, and this is the finished eye look. I have to say I like the way it looks. I don't really know what the issue is here. Like I have some ideas, but of things you could say about it. It's expensive, maybe it's not super versatile, but I don't feel like it's enough for the collective hate. The cheek duo. I think this looks interesting, but at the same time a little generic almost, like a little safe, a little like cat hair. Okay. That's gonna be part of the channel from now on. This seems a little bit like something we've seen before, but I do like it. Like I like these shades. So we're just gonna try the blush and it looks pretty pigmented. So I'm gonna like start slowly. Okay, that's pigmented. Ooh, one swipe is enough, but it's still blendable. Like I can still use it and blend it out. It's kind of like a skin-like finish. It has something creamy about it, but I would say it's pretty matte in the end and more of a like not a flat matte, but it just looks like your skin. It's not more glowy, it's not more anything crazy, it's just more pink. I like the blush, I like the shade, it's easy to blend, I think it looks cute, it is quite flattering. I think that's nice. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on the highlighter first and then see if I want to add a little bit of blush. And for the application, I'm just using the Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee brushes from their collab. Okay, that's really pretty. It's really like this mix between pink and champagne. It's kind of like smooth but glowy. It's like, it's a nice highlight. I like it. You can really tell when applying and when you pick it up in the pan that it's very creamy. But I do like a creamy looking highlighter. It's really nice. Maybe I can build it up a little bit more. Just a bit. Because I do like the look of this. And it is buildable. It does look nice. I'm gonna apply a little bit here on the forehead. That is the highlighter. Super cute. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of the blush just to kind of blend it all in together. Just gonna dip in once and then going over. Yeah, I really like those two together, but I could already tell that these were my type of shades. Alright, this is the highlight and blush cheek duo. And this is gonna be the finished look. I have to say I feel really pretty and I do really love the end result of the eyeshadow, the cheeks, and yeah, it's just very flattering. Like it looks really cute and I like the sparkles. So now all there is left for me to do is guess what is going on and then go and watch those videos and see if I was right. Okay, I think maybe that people think that some of these shimmers are a little too dry and maybe cause a bit of fallout. Maybe they think it's not versatile enough, like it's pretty neutral. Maybe they think you can do a lot of different looks with it. Could also be that they think it's too expensive, and nowadays you can find textured eyeshadows, multichrome, duochrome, very special shades much cheaper than the 75 euros that I paid for this. So those are my guesses, and I'm gonna see if I was right. I personally think that this collection it's expensive, but I do like it. The eyeshadow looks really nice, cheeks look really nice. I really like the mattes in the eyeshadow palette, but the sparkles are also like very cute. I would say that this is a collection where I cannot tell you to run out and buy it. It's too expensive for that. And I am sure like there are so many places where you can find beautiful eyeshadows. You don't need this. Okay, listen to me. You don't need this, but it is very cute. And if you just want to like buy something for the vibe, buy something for yourself, more like a little gift, just feel a bit special, then I totally get this. So yeah, that's gonna be everything for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and then I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.